Yo, what is up, y'all, and welcome to another Stormative stream. Yeah, I feel pretty swagged out. This is like one of my favorite new shirts I got. I've worn most of my favorite new shirts I've gotten, but I still have like, I think 4 or 5 to wear. And it's like really quiet. I was gonna put on some music, but let's just start gaming. I think I got this thing up there, right? Cool. Yeah, let's just hop right in here. I gotta get my gaming skills kind of warmed up because I sort of randomly I've been like branching out on a few different Discord servers, trying to like make some connections to Twitch people or gaming people. I don't know. I'm not so good at this like connecting with human beings thing, but I have done that in the past, and a couple of people who I don't know said they want to play Fall Guys with me tonight. They accepted my open invitation to anybody who was on this Discord server I messaged, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. I think it's a really funny way to like meet people. It's like, oh hey, your username is this. Oh, I'll call you this. Oh, cool. Ready to play Fall Guys? Yeah, I think that'll be pretty funny. But in the meantime, we're gonna play some Mario. That's still not for another 3 hours yet. So I'll stream this for a good like 2.5-ish hours, I think. Oh my god, why the heck? I hope that didn't just come up on OBS. I mean, I don't care. It's just my huge Windows 10 thing. It wanted to show me the news. I think I saw Donald Trump's face. I tried to look away. I tried to shield myself. But nobody can escape seeing Donald Trump's face, right? So wait, what the heck? I didn't get the secret exit? I thought I like beat the thing last time. Okay. Yeah, I thought we were done with this part of the map. Secret exit? Did I even see where it was? I don't even remember. Do you remember this level though? Alright, you guys can see me and hear me and see the game. Double checking this thing, it's still pretty new. Awesome. Lyle Love 101. What's up, dude? It says hi Stormative, hi. Thanks for coming by the stream. I figured you might check it out since you asked me earlier if I was gonna be streaming today. Yeah, you got here right at the start, dude. So you're one of the best Stormative fans. Best Stormative stream supporters, so mucho props. And yeah, so I guess you were enjoying to see this hack yesterday. Well, we're gonna be playing a bunch more of it. I just had to replay this level, you might remember. I think it was the last level I played last stream. Apparently I need the freaking secret exit, bro. I feel like it would be somewhere to the left. Yeah, I wanna go look. Okay, I wanna go look. Cause like, I know a lot of people prefer the secret exit to be like really early in the level. And so due to that, like, I mean, there can be a secret exit at any point in a level, but like, it can especially be really early. It's pretty rare to find a secret exit in like the last, like, I want to say like 7/8 of a level. Because like, assuming that after the full length of the level you get to the normal exit, like, I'm sure that happens too, but I think it's more rare the secret exit is like the first thing, or, wait, so is that the way we came from? Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! I'm the God Gamer. How long have I been streaming? Less than 5 minutes? Yeah, we already found a secret exit. That was more like in like 1 or 2 minutes. Oh yeah. Starts with a good swag moment. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, so let's just double check all these. Thank you very much, Nario Fan 101, for that level and that secret exit that boosted my Super Mario World confidence. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need that to get through all the rest of these hacks and all that, so... But yeah, I think we got everything, pretty sure. Okay. Alright, so now we can go over here and start Easy by Abuse Freak Hacker. But yeah, Lyle Love 101, thanks again for stopping by and all that. And like, how's your day going? And been playing any video games today or anything? This is a couple of questions I've got for you. If you're interested to chat, or you can just be lurking and watching the stream. Either way, it's totally cool. I was gonna say, please don't just give me a 1-up for a secret, dude. We gotta do this. Oh god. I think I want to kill those charging chucks before I do that Koopa shell thing, because it's in a really tight spot. Okay, I don't think there's anything down there. Wow. Great placement. It's super annoying. In a good way, I guess. Oh god. There we go. Excuse me. I was like helping a guy from Mexico to build a PC and maybe take advantage of that information to build a personal one. Nice. Yeah, I've known a lot of people who build their own PCs nowadays. Like, yeah, it's really great you're able to help someone down in Mexico. It's a cool place. Oh, dang it. I mean, I haven't been there, but I just heard a lot of cool things about it. Yeah, then along the way you like learn some information to help yourself build one. Yeah, I mean, that's the place where there's not only is there so much information related to what you can do with building your own PC, but it's like nowadays the information is constantly like updating and changing, and yeah, I'm sure you know how it goes. I mean, there's always a lot of new like graphics cards and new types of hard drives and etc. For me personally, I like really don't like that kind of stuff, but like I'm somewhat interested in it because I'm a gamer. But part of my... Oh, wow. Oh, so... Okay. I always do stuff the hard way. Give me back that Koopa so I can get a mushroom. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like part of my platform as a gamer is like I like the look of old school games. So therefore, like even if I had a slight interest in gaming laptops or gaming computers or building my own, which I kind of don't, I wouldn't even want to like feed into that too much, really, because like I believe that my main interest in gaming will be games where the graphics are bad, quote unquote. games with bad or old school graphics, or both, or just basically anything that doesn't look like Death Stranding or what have you. I really don't like that kind of stuff, but like, it's my personal perspective, but like, I've seen some really dope gaming setups, and like it makes a lot of games look really, really good. Like I would enjoy playing like Rocket League and modern fighting games on like a really dope PC, so I might do all that stuff someday, but I don't know, I'm sort of a console gamer as well, so that's another reason it's not really my thing, but it is pretty interesting to me, like, to learn, when they started doing SSD, like, solid state drives for hard drives instead of the old way, and, like, why it, like, made stuff, like, 1,000,000 times faster. Nah, but for computers, the one thing I want to try out at some point, not really just for the computer, but just speaking of like technology, I really want to get some of that Google Fiber, internet speed or whatever. It's pretty PogChamp. So what, now I do need this shell, I can use this. Well. Alright, get out of my way, bro. Oh my god. This is the kind of trick where if you fail it like 20 or 30 times in a row, just like drive you insane. How quickly can I freaking press this button, dude? Okay, there we go. I was holding my controller a weird way, but it worked. Yeah, some people like talk about like make America great again and stuff like that. My platform is make video games unrealistic again. I don't care how much a video game or a movie for that matter can like look like the real world and it's all like computers and CGI and like, oh my god, look at their facial expressions. How is that not a human? Oh my god. Like, all I do is like scan a human's face, dude. Like, I was never too like captivated by that stuff that people like freak out about. There's a lot of things that people are like interested in or consistently entertained by that I am really indifferent to. Avatar movies. Avatar the Airbender as well, actually. That's one of the things I'm strongest hater of. And I tried to watch it like 3 or 4 times, I swear. Every time I was just liking it less and less. So I decided to become a hater. Because like it's really popular. So being a hater on something that's popular makes me like feel more like a hipster or something. Pretty cool vibe. Screw you, screw your balls. Oh god. Alright, I'm installing a checkpoint right here. so we're gonna walk him the whole way over. Sweet. That was very unkind of you. Sweet. This one could take a while. Yeah, I figured it would come down to that. Dang it. This is one of those kind of levels. Kind of levels that emulate that Mario Maker style of spam. What is there, Yoshi or something? Dude, what the heck, bro? I missed a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna take this W. So there's probably a pipe that leads to a Yoshi and a coin, and then we can use Yoshi to get that spring and to get the other coin. It's not that easy, but we got the moon at least, so. Alright, so gotta check all these pipes. Nowadays gaming are coming out in bad state, bad ports, etc. Yeah, there's two. Ooh, oh my god. I think there's two like big reasons that what you said is true, because I think the main reason is something which is actually really good, but it has some negative consequences, which is that like video games are really popular, obviously, so there's a lot of different people who make video games, a lot of different companies, and they're all in competition with one another. And nowadays they're also in competition with like basically every person on the planet, I mean, in a way. Games, I mean? Yeah, I gotcha. Cause like, it sounds weird to say like that, like Nintendo and Bethesda Studios are in competition with like everyday people. But the reason it's true is because any individual who has enough willpower and computer power can make their own game, and a lot of extremely successful games were mostly made by one person, i.e. Undertale and Stardew Valley. So it's crazy how much competition there is, so they're all rushing. And then the ones who aren't rushing, aka individual people who are just making the games for fun, end up making like these masterpiece games. And it's pretty funny. Ultimately it's really funny, and what's going to be the second reason? Bad state. I mean, this is kind of more of a side note because not every game does this. But since a lot of games are releasing like betas and alphas and early access and beta, alpha, like so many games want to be released early. Like there's a couple other names for it, but alright, well, I guess I'll try backtracking now. But yeah, all that stuff about like they're releasing the game, but you're not actually releasing the game, is kind of just an excuse to like put out a mediocre product and start making money off it before it's good. Sometimes. It's actually good if they like actually are really using if like the developers are actually using a lot of information from the beta and alpha to like fix the game and all that kind of stuff, but with how many people do it, I'm tempted to think that sometimes it's just like kind of a cash grab, kind of a hey, think about our game and play our game before you release our game so we can sell more copies of our game. And sometimes it's both and sometimes it's neither, and there's some other options I can't really think of, but that's basically my perception about that. And you said they're killing the physical format of video games. I don't like that people don't own games when they are digital copies. Yeah, this is another thing where you can say this about everything in life, but I believe that this ultimately comes down to money, 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 money. I heard that song for the first time in a while the other day. It was really jamming. But yeah, the investment for game companies to be like, hey factory, make 1,000 physical copies of Smash Bros. Ultimate. If most of them just end up sitting on shelves, which they have been for years and years and years, then game companies will be like, who cares about physical copies, bro? So yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying like what you're saying isn't important. I think physical media is important. I just feel like unfortunately not as many people care. And okay, wait, getting them midway is bad. Alright, I need to go finish the level. Or wait, never mind. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this level here, but yeah, the physical games thing, like there will always be some game developers who have pride about what they do and like they believe that their video games are truly a form of art, which they are. And so they want to have a physical copy to like have something to look at, to like have a physical form of their game instead of just being on the screen. So I don't think it will ever not exist necessarily. But I do think at some point the only people who make physical copies of games will be like big ass companies who can spend however much money and not give a shit. And game developers who really like, it's something special to some game developers about seeing the physical copy and all that. Because, you know, they put out like the big ass like collector's edition and like it comes with a little statue, it comes with a metal game case, like it comes with a poster, all that kind of stuff. A majority of people who consume that type of media are obviously fans of the media, so it's mostly for fans of the media. But I also kind of view that stuff as just like game developers and people who worked on the game to have like a trophy to look at. Like, damn, I made something really dope. Okay, wait, so hold on a sec. Yeah, myself personally, I don't know. Like, I like some collector's items and stuff, but like if you start collecting them, it's like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all, and like I know some people have all the amiibos, and like it's kind of a similar thing or whatever. Alright, anyway, I think we're looking good. Amiibos are the ultimate physical gaming media. Okay, that sucks. Okay, that sucks. Never mind. I'm not gonna keep saying it. It's too much of a meme, bro. Yeah, I don't even know what I did here. Exactly. What the hell is going on with that? Something very bad was happening to that Chuck right there. Wonder if any of the judges saw that and lost the level some points. Yeah, something about that fire like can bring guys over here. Like there are 2 times we need to like micro jump in this level, bro. I think it's really dumb. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think it's really dumb. Okay, wait, that's fine, that's fine. Finally. Okay, so do that. Yeah, when it comes to video games though, I could never really be much of a collector because like I do kind of like looking at them and whatnot, but like I like the look of bookshelves a lot better. When it comes to video games, I mostly just want to play them. Like I'm a huge like Street Fighter fan, but like do I ever see myself getting like Street Fighter figurines? Not really. Maybe some like plushies, but even for that, there's only a couple characters I would want, really. If I got a Ken plushie, I would probably just like flush it down the toilet or something. Nah, I'm just kidding. I would just give it to someone as a gift. Someone I don't really like. Okay, so what is it here? Is that why that's there? Oh, come on, dude. Oh god, not like this. Part with the mold is so annoying. Just cause like, you can't really like, you just have to be thinking about them and the baseballs and it's kind of trash. Oh my god. Yeah, now like I don't know if this was necessarily like the best level yet. Oh my god, how the hell do you do this one? Bro, this is messed up to have to get through Yoshi with this. Of course, it's not even the baseballs that got me. Should have done that. Well, that part with the baseball guy was not as bad as I thought. Oh, can you all just die and shut up? Let me quote my least favorite video game character of all time. His name is Ken from Street Fighter. Sit down and shut up! Alright, PogChamp. Sit down and shut up. No, I'm just kidding. That level was cool. I mean, a little bit enemy spam just for the sake of making it more difficult. Because like if you take away all the enemies, that was like a really easy level, but 52nd, huh? I feel like the lower numbers are coming later. It's mostly been in the middle and a little bit of high end. Well, here's a 72 by I don't know, Dia Nerd, maybe? Dia Nerd, Forest Mario. Oh boy, this is great. Nice. Okay. It's a good thing I like checking all of these. Aha. Gotta be a Yoshi coin back here, right? I mean, I got a 72nd, dude. Whoa, that was close. No, wait. Yeah, I guess not, right? Well, that was helpful at least. Was the arrow supposed to be bait? Like, oh, I'm almost done with this really hard level, thank God. And it's like, no, it's just the midway, ha ha ha. Yeah, nah, it's hard for me to understand this level, but that's totally fine. These dragon coins were next door neighbors. Another one for the real thing. I guess the arrow was bait. I mean, okay. That's pretty much right reaction to that bait. I guess you got me. Bullet Bonanza. What's up with all these ones that are hard to pronounce, dude? M-I-N-U-Y. It's not mini. Minai? I don't know. Cause like guy, Minai. Maybe, I don't know. What modern games have you played in a long time? Do you mean like what modern games have I played a lot? Like have I put a lot of hours into? Or like which ones has it been a long time since I played? Yeah, let me just answer them both, I guess, because why not? Modern games I've put a lot of hours into. The Binding of Isaac Repentance is a huge one. I really enjoy the grind of that game. Same with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. A long time since you played, yeah. So, yeah, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is also for that. I mean, it's been a really long time since I played Fortnite, but I'm kind of retired from playing Fortnite and all shooting games. So, like, all shooting games. I played a little bit of Apex back in the time as well. Long time since I played that. And, I mean, I haven't been playing that much Smash Bros. Ultimate lately. Hasn't been like a long time since I played, but it's been a long time since I played it a lot. You got me. Alright, that was cool. I saved back here. But yeah, that pretty much rounds out the list, I think. Modern games, haven't played in a long time. Kind of Rocket League as well. I did play for a little while, like a couple weeks ago, I think. And Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, it's been too long since I played that game. It's a pretty fun one. I'll probably play through that and like all Mario games on stream at some point. Because it might kind of be my favorite kind of game, not counting fighting games. Fighting games are always number one. At least for the foreseeable future, from what I suspect. And Mario games probably in second. Cause yeah, it's been a little bit too long since I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on stream. Gotta do that sometime this week or this weekend. Oh, I wanted to fly. Screw you shooting, guys. I wanted to fly. Okay. Do you ever go in a room and you're just like, what the heck was the point of that? That was me, right there. Congrats on reaching the end of my OLDC entry, old school level design contest, right? Feedback would be very much appreciated, but it's not necessary. Yeah, I've got some feedback for you. That was great. Now here's my feedback. I'll tell you my honest feedback to that level. It was solid. It was a 6.5 or 7 out of 10, you know, like, a good bit of obstacles, like, different platforms. Enemies weren't, like, different, but their patterns were varied. So, I don't know. I thought it was cool. Just in case you ever see this, Minai 600. Yeah, 31st is solid. GG, mate. Alright, so I think this is the first level where we've got 5 dragon coins, a moon, and 2 exits. Chocolate Cliff. I love single player games, not much into multiplayer competitive. Yeah, if you haven't tried The Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, those 2 games are really similar to me and they're really cool. For me, that's like the epitome of single player gaming. And a game called N++. It's literally written out like this, and that game is super cool, dude. Chocolate Cliff is the highest point in Dinosaur Island. Koopas are patrolling the area, so watch out for them. Yeah, whatever you say. Interesting. Is this level gonna be like a maze or something? Just 5 in. Like how Mario is slightly shaking back and forth. It's definitely an excellent idea. Adds a lot of style to this level. Style points increased. This looks suspicious. Oh. Well, alright then. That was interesting. Midway. Should have grabbed that so I can get the freaking mushroom, but I didn't think I would actually go in that one, honestly. I was gonna grab the midway after that before I tried the other one. The doors with the spinning panels are reset doors. If you mess up a puzzle, go in the door and you can try again. Saving lives since 2005. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, the reset door. Yeah, okay. And I was like, it came out of nowhere, like saving lives. What the heck, dude? Football. Okay. So we needed to get that, I guess. Thought that was gonna be an extra thing or whatever. PogChamp. Go to the right. I'd love to. Do you need this bullet bill, I guess? I don't think I even needed it. So I guess we might get all the Yoshi coins. Oh. Okay, I was thinking about that wrong. I played when I was a kid a game of Cowboy Pig who killed monsters to save his kid. The art style was beautiful. It was a platform Nintendo DS game. Nice. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS both have a lot of really good platforming games. Like, not a lot of people really know about it because, like, I feel like smaller game companies, independent game companies, had more success on home consoles than handhelds, at least back then, maybe. And so, like, there's just a lot of awesome, like, platforming games on both those consoles that not a lot of people know about. But yeah, like, I remember playing some cool, wait, was there a moon up there? I don't think so. Yeah, some cool platforming games. I think on, like, the old Game Boy, even. There was, like, some, like, weird, like, spin-off games that were just, like, hard to even put into words, just freaking really, like, bizarre and, just had, like, an uncanny, unsettling feeling to it. Because it was, like, bad, but in, like, a way that was, like, creepy, kind of fun, I don't know. If you played any really, like, cheap old games, you know what I'm talking about. Orb. Orb. Okay, so the moon and the secret exit. Maybe they're both on the other pipe that was by the midway. Wow, nice throw. Yeah, and actually on the Game Boy, I also had like a Looney Tunes platforming game. I played that kind of a lot. I thought that was pretty cool. There's like a handful of old games I like barely remember playing. But I'm kind of curious to like look them up someday and play through them and see what random stuff I remember. First time chat, ESF Land TV. Are you gay, Stormative? What, are you talking about like, you're talking about the 1920s definition, like are you happy? Like how does that go in that one Christmas song? Oh, what the hell? Suddenly I win. How about that? What the heck is that Christmas song's lyric? Come on, we just had Christmas a little while ago. Make the Yuletide gay? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so if you're talking about the kind of Christmas spirit happiness gay, then like definitely yes. But otherwise, no, I'm not attracted to people who are men or male whatsoever. Yeah. But hey, you want to hear something really funny? ESF Land TV. Well, thanks for asking that. You can totally ask me anything. I'm not offended you ask that. It's kind of a personal question, but I've already rapped a lot about this in my lyrics a lot, so it's whatever. But here's the funny thing. You sent the message that says, are you gay? And look where we are. Grinder Castle. Did you know it was coming in this hack? ESF Land TV. Did you do this on purpose? Did you set me up for this hilarious joke on purpose? I very much appreciate it, my friend. Hee hee. Grinder Castle. Yeah, if there's any people who are gay out there who know about Grindr, if you know, you know. If you don't know, don't look up Grindr. That's pretty much it. Alright, Grinder Castle. Ah. That was so bad I had to grab my glasses. Okay, wait, that's actually good. Should have done that before, I guess. Have you played Ocarina of Time? It's a good game, question mark. Yeah, man, I've played Ocarina of Time now. I think it's pretty trash. Oh man, it was so hard to... I was really gonna try to say that and not start laughing, and it was too difficult. I could not pass that mission. No, but actually the real answer is, like, I played that game some as a kid. I never got that far or beat it. And I've seen, like, clips of speedruns and stuff here and there, but no, I still haven't, like, beaten the game. I've only played a tiny bit of Majora's Mask. I kind of want to play through them both at some point, because I love both of the soundtracks to death. And the gameplay doesn't look like my favorite type necessarily, but I think I can suffer through it. However, before I play through those in the near future, or in the future I should say, what I'm more interested to do in the nearer future is continue my playthrough of Link to the Past. And then play through like Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Link's Awakening, like all those old Game Boy Legend of Zelda games, also Minish Cap, or Minish Cap, however they say it. Those are kind of more interesting to me, gameplay-wise. Aesthetically, I like the 3D ones better. Gameplay-wise, I like the 2D ones. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's not really my cup of tea either. Okay, so you're supposed to spin jump. It's kind of annoying. Oh no, actually I didn't go up here. But yeah, I kind of expect people to ask me this a lot anyway, are you gay? Because people like often assume I am. And like people have like asked me it a bunch of times, like you can ask me it, like it's totally fine, whatever. But I was in a conversation one time with this random dude who I never had met or talked to before. And he just like assumed I was bi. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Like, I don't know, maybe that was his wishful thinking. He was... whatever, but anyway. That was the only time I've been annoyed by people questioning me of this kind of thing. But other than that, I'm just like... I'm kind of glad I'm not an overtly or obviously straight person. Because the way I see a lot of men act towards women and talk about women is like... it is disgusting, but that's not even what I'm trying to say. It's just like, it's mostly really, like, it's just mostly really sad. I don't know. I find most of it to be quite unfortunate. And so I'm glad that those type of behaviors are obviously not a part of my repertoire. One game I want to play, it's Alien Isolation. I heard the AI is terrifying. I mean, you could play Alien Isolation. But are you really willing to lose sleep at night for weeks and weeks to come? Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Alien Isolation except they made a board game of it also. So they've got some big bucks, you know, it's a media franchise technically. The Alien Isolation media franchise, you might like it. I don't really care about like aliens or horror in video games, or else I would offer more of an opinion about it, but yeah, I don't know much, don't care much about these. But I care a little bit, because I'm interested in all video games in a way. I wouldn't want there to be like some new game or new type of game that's really popular or cool that I don't know about. Especially as it relates to fighting games. Ah. This level is not like that bad, but I'm just pretty annoyed. I'm annoyed because it's not that bad. It's the funny part. This part, it gets a little bit harder, and I wanted to spin jump, so I should not take the block down there with me at all costs. Reminds me when I was a kid, I used to watch a YouTube horror channel and I couldn't sleep for 3 days, lol. Damn. Yeah, that's a pretty, what's the word? What you said right there, I feel that's a pretty modern story. Because of how many kids and like babies even like have access to like tablets and smartphones and stuff, It doesn't even necessarily have to be a case where like a kid is like, oh, I wonder if I'll be scared by this horror thing. Like, obviously sometimes that happens. But with how like random shit pops up on media apps, it can sometimes just literally be like, bro, I was just going to watch like old episodes of Blue's Clues. I got freaking scared to death by this video about like a demon or a ghost or like or a really cringe prank video. Like these things can all cause serious nightmares. Maybe the last one is just for me. That's the stuff that kind of haunts my nightmares. But whoa, GG. But anyway, yeah. Since the internet is a thing, you know, I bet it's happening to a lot of people and all that. For me, it wasn't really that much. I had like a really weird dream about like a robot that was on fire. As a pause moment. Oh my god, it's the goal tape. Insert generic Lemmy Koopa boss fight here. Bro, you put this for a level design contest? I mean, okay, like if this was one of the hacks with 96 or more exits, like, okay, ha ha ha. Like, bro, you put this for a level design contest, man? Like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of funny, but like, they don't rate it on how funny it is or something, right? But yeah, we had I forgot if I said this, Celestial Seraph, MSI 810, yeah, shoutouts to you guys. Oh boy, Shiny Ninetales, oh god, this name is so like, this name is so cool, it goes hard in the paint, so I feel like this level might as well. Monty Mole Mountain. But yeah, anyway, like, yeah, the other thing about like horror and stuff, like, I've seen like some like iceberg videos and like, not that much like YouTube horror stuff. I've seen a little bit. I'll tell you what, guys, there are just some images that like make me feel really strong dark energy. Like, it's weird how images on a computer screen can evoke feelings, but that has been like some of the most powerful experiences I've had, even just like related to media, period. So be warned, people who want to browse the dark side of the light internet, or whatever they call it. I always forget what they call it. There's the dark web, and then there's like another name for the internet everybody uses, and I always forget what it is. It's not the light web. I always just call it that because it's the opposite of dark, but yeah, at that age you became an herbivore and had to go vegan for 10 years of your life? Oh wait, no, sorry, I misread that. Yes, at that age they told me about Herobrine and I uninstalled Minecraft. What is this thing, Herobrine? Is this the kind of question I'm asking and I don't want to know or something? I kind of vaguely remember hearing about something Herobrine in Minecraft, but like I don't even remember. But I put a good like 200 or 300 hours in Minecraft or something. It's definitely a cool game. On a lot of, not like a lot, I did like probably, I think three like servers I put a lot of time into with friends, and then like a handful of like other ones just like happened at random times. Oh. A creepypasta, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know too much about these. But boy, sometimes that pasta do be pretty creepy. That's about all I know. But yeah, like that stuff can be kind of interesting. Sometimes I want to look at it at like 1 or 2 in the morning, but I mostly like more pleasant things like Mario games and fighting game streamers trash talking and being assholes or something. I don't know why that mix came to mind, but oh my god, I just wanted a mushroom, bro. Oh my god. Don't know what's going wrong here. This is one of those times where I got pretty far in the level, and then I got sent so far back that I'm like, wait, how the heck did I pass all this crap? Okay, this all makes sense so far. I guess I will do that. So there's a coin up here, right? Alright, that's PogChamp. What the heck are you doing, mate? God. Yeah, this is a mountain, alright. Good job. Dude, this is just like ridiculous. Gaming skills are so ridiculous. G freaking G, bro. Oh, hey, I know this creator. They were also a part of the team for Morton's Empire. That's really cool. Alright, Crossford Canyon by A. Hick. All lowercase. That is actually a human's username as far as I know. Hey, you wanna come over here so I can go up there, dude? There's gotta be something up there. There's shell jumping. Forgot about save state. I don't know, this might not even be worth it to try to get up there. Alright, never mind. We'll come back later if we need to, I guess. So this might be the first coin. Okay, so I think we do need to do this. I think this guy jumping around is how we get to the moon. Come on, jumpy boy. Is this a big jump or something? No, wait. What? Okay, that was... This is seriously nothing, dude. What? Oh. Alright, GG. That was cool. What the heck's going on down there? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a neat level. This is pretty cool stuff. I think there's a mushroom. There we go. So what, do those coins mean go down there? I meant to hit save, dang it. When that happens. It's alright, it's not that huge of a loss. That was so dumb. I got so distracted because I was having fun sliding on the hill. And then I missed my chance. Alright, so wait, I think it'll be faster. Okay, never mind. Just gonna try to go faster to get that mushroom on that one route. You have to spin jump off this boulder there. Did I miss one of the Yoshi coins? I feel like I might have had 3 before. That was close. Alright. So long, Chargin' Chuck. Alright, let's see if I can find another coin for the exit. Cool. GG. $30. Alright, well that was a cool level. That was one of my favorite ones yet, really. Has to be at least 20, right? 48? Well, a hick. You did a good job. We get to go on this little journey here, and that'll be the end of the main part of the overworld. Pink Gold Peach. I know they've made a few ROM hacks with 96 or more exits. Let's see. Quick little shout out to Pink Gold Peach. I'm gonna check on SMW Central real quick. Here we go. It's actually something I need to check. So there's New Super Mario World 1, the 12 magic orbs, and there's the same thing but powered up. Well, I guess I'll play through them both. So yeah, all three of this individual's hacks have well over 100 exits. Location Crapzille. Alright, listen, I don't know what the deal is with you Brazilian Super Mario World ROM hack creators and making ROM hacks with 96 or more exits, but I'm glad that's a thing you guys like to do, because I like to play them. Do you like Mario 64? Hell yeah, brother! Yeah, I grew up playing Mario 64 and I really liked it. I never got that far. I got to the basement. I don't think I got to the upstairs. But yeah, this is kind of how I feel about it, this emote right here. So I played it some growing up. Like, I played it a little bit on and off. I did a playthrough up to like 50 something stars like a year ago or something. But most of the time where I've spent thinking about Super Mario 64 and appreciating it is watching the speedruns. Because I've been a Twitch fan and a person who uses Twitch as a main source of entertainment for a long time. And I don't know if you or anybody who sees this knows of the streamers known as like Puncation or Cheese. Then later Simply came along, but like even like I remember when Simply started streaming, and like I watched a lot of Puncation and Cheese before he started streaming, so like for people who want like an idea of the time frame, yeah, they Cheese and Puncation are two of the goats for streaming to me. They both speedrun the same game, and they're really cool to me. They're both like similar and opposite in really cool ways. I spent a lot of time enjoying their streams, so shouts to those guys. But anyway, check it out, guys. We're gonna play through these this level and the three to the left of me in just a sec. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back, and then we'll play more levels. BRB. Alright, let's do this thing, y'all. Got my other water ready. I'm just finish this one real quick. Also, I Love 101, I was wondering, do you like Mario 64? And also, Do you know about Super Mario 64 ROM hacks? Because there are many, many, many of those, and they are pretty cool as well. Block Snake Skyway. I'll probably play through 1 or 2 of those at some point. But maybe not. I'm more interested in these ROM hacks, obviously. Okay. Nice mullet, homie. Mr. Fish, 226, first time chatter with the vape break emote. I guess that is a type of emote, right? But yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. I'm sort of trying to grow it out to be a ponytail length or something. But for as long as I look like a rock star and have facial hair, I will be resigned to also realize that my hairstyle is a mullet, definitely. Damn. But I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the stream, Mr. Fish226. Thanks for stopping by and sharing the vape break emote there. I love 101. Yeah, I love Mario 64. I only play the Nintendo DS version. Interesting. Where you can play as Wario and Yoshi, right? When I was younger, but I'm playing again. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely a game that is so fun to play through at any time, just from a pure like gameplay standpoint. I was thinking about this the other day, like it was such a technical achievement. And Nintendo just like ruined the idea of 3D platformers for every video game developer by making one of the first 3D platforming video games one of the best ones like ever. It's like Nintendo stepped up to the open mic and they were like, Super Mario 64. And then they just got off stage and walked away, and every other game developer was like, man, I was gonna do a video game too, but like how the hell am I supposed to follow that up, man? How can a man have such a exquisite mullet? Thank you very much, I appreciate it. My guy, is your screen red? Let me see. Well, everything looks red to me. Oh wait, that's just because my glasses are tinted red. I don't know if that was the joke you were going for, but this text box above me has a light, or like has like a pink background opacity or whatever. This text box here, but like the part above that with Kirby and Jigglypuff and this part and the game don't have any filters. So if it looks red, you might also be wearing glasses that are tinted red. My guy, is your screen red because if your glasses? Oh, you mean like am I seeing it red? I mean like, yeah, kind of, but like it's not as strong of a color thing as it looks like or something, if that makes sense. Like if these glasses are really cheap, it would all look red, but these glasses are like kind of nice, so it's just kind of like very lightly dyed pink. And wait, what's that other emote? Fat_HF. Yeah, how can a man have such an exquisite mullet? This is the question I'm more interested in. And the answer is a lot more complicated than you might imagine. Because I at once unknowingly and then knowingly have attempted to do this thing called harnessing feminine energy. That's really important and interesting to me, and so I think my hair has been how I reap my rewards of that. it Amanita Muscaria plush behind you? Let me see. I don't know what words you just said, so I have to look it up and see. Yes, you're a boss bitch. Automod didn't like that, but we can allow that one. That's a good message. Okay, so Amanita Muscaria. Yes, you're a boss bitch. Thanks, you as well. Oh, the mushroom? Yeah, sure. This mushroom's name is Amanita, Amanita muscaria. Yeah, that of course this is a plush of Amanita muscaria. Yeah. It's not just a mushroom plush. Has to have a cooler name than that, right? What the heck? Oh yeah. You're literally girl boss queen slay all day? Is this actually true? I thought that was only how I saw myself. I'm glad it's not just me. Your kind words are much appreciated, my friend. Yeah, that's a really good chat message. I'm really glad a few days ago I got the chat on stream for that one. Mr. Fish 226, thanks for the follow. The follow is mucho appreciated as well. Of course you are. Yeah, I mean it's been a bunch of years since I've been concentrating on elevating and harnessing different types of energy and all that kind of stuff, so. Feminine King. Yeah, this is really cool. I feel like you're understanding my wavelength or something. Cause like I was just thinking earlier, like I kind of just like a lot of times randomly think about album art ideas, and I was just thinking of like myself wearing like the attire of a queen and like having some facial hair and like holding like a something that's taller than me, like a torch that has like a goblet, and just have like a really like stupid expression on my face. So good. Is that a painting behind you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've showed this on stream yet. This one actually has some words on it. So if you know, you know. These are lyrics to a great song. If you know, you know. You can look up the lyrics if you want at your own risk. But you might hear a beautiful life-changing song because of that. Nice. Yeah, so that's a painting. This one's like a tapestry or like a fabric thing. Something like that. What's the song name? I guess I'll tell you then. The song name is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I guess it's not that bad for me to say that, since yesterday when I did a freestyle on stream, yeah, that was actually a thing that happened yesterday. A bunch of people viewed the Twitch VOD because of that. That's funny, but yeah, that was one of the words I had to incorporate into the freestyle was LSD. Your LSD trip, your LSD movement. I think that's how it went. Alright, PogChamp. Don't care about getting damaged, I just need to grab all the coins. Oh god. Do you like LSD? I'm not really interested to speak about that specifically, but I would like to point to the fact that there is a lot of positive research about cannabis and mushrooms, partially because of their psychedelic effects. Now, the thing to know, in my opinion, the thing to know is that mushrooms and cannabis are from the earth and they are natural, whereas LSD is made in a lab. I don't know if synthetic is the right word. It's made in a lab. It does not come from the earth, so it's not as natural as those other two. But you know, the only other thing I'll say is LSD is one thing. There are a lot of drugs out there that are horrible, that can kill you, that can do horrible, horrible things. So LSD is not the worst drug. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel you. And what the heck guy is that? Jinxie. To check that guy out, I guess. Smoking on that halfling leaf, mushrooms better, GG queen. Thanks, that's a lot of cool messages you said there. Yeah, smoking on the leaf, I mean, I have at some points spent time in states where cannabis is recreationally legal. I'm not gonna comment on my activities there. But anyway, where I am, there's also Delta 8 and all that stuff, so. Yeah, Pink Gold Peach, 37th, Block Snake Skyway, GG Queen. And now I have Subterranean Hill, now 12th place. This one might be pretty sick. I'm in an illegal state, bro, it sucks ass. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know if you're also in a state where there's a lot of loopholes to have Delta 8 and stuff. But the funniest thing I've heard about Delta 8 is people call it diet weed. And it pretty much is that. It reminds me of this one, there's this one excerpt on this song by Tampa Beats, who's one of my favorite musical artists, by the way. Yeah, shout outs to Tampa Beats, and where it says something like, oh yeah, it's like ABC, always buy Chesterfield, the milder cigarette. I feel like that milder is the perfect word to describe Delta 8 compared to the actual weed. Now, not all of it is milder, because some of them are pretty strong anyway. Okay, so they don't want you to go that way, really? Okay. We still puffing that real halfling leaf all day, no diet weed. Yeah, it's kind of a waste. It's like a lot of people, if you're gonna be smoking, you want to have something good anyway. CBD is for whack bitches that ain't you and me. No, I think you're being a little bit too short-sighted. Cause like, if you like smoking on the leaf, if you truly like smoking on the leaf, well, I mean, we can allow this message, like one can go through, but because that's an interesting thought-provoking message. So the reason I disagree is because, like, here's what I was gonna say. If you're a person who likes smoking this leaf, then at some point you kind of realize that, like, some strains are affecting your mind, like making you feel like tripping or having a visual effect or something like that. And then there's like a body high feeling, which is more like your muscles are relaxed. Sometimes you feel like you have like a halo, like there's a circle on your head or something. It's been a commonly documented sensation, oddly enough. Anyway, and so the point is, like, to me it's important that we not necessarily call these people whack bitches, you know, but some people just are way more comfortable in the sober state of mind where like they're not like experiencing things more vividly or having any feelings of euphoria or like not like like they just, some people just don't like that, but they still want the relaxing body high part. So that's where CBD is good. Like to get absolutely obliviated. Yeah, so you probably like doing dabs on the dab rig, right, bro? Probably smoke some fat dabs on the dab rig and have some really edibles with a high THC content or something. I think it's funnier to make fun of people who smoke a lot than people who like Delta 8 or CBD. But that's probably because I am more similar to the crowd that smokes a lot than the Delta 8 or CBD crowd. I don't, it's not like I get obliviated or something, but just, this is all hypothetically speaking. The alternate life where I moved to California right after I graduated college. You already know. Yeah, I've been friends with a lot of people who really enjoy this plant. I've seen some very unusual contraptions with which people burn it. Not inhale it, just burn it. I think I'm well within my rights to say that, maybe. The only drug, quote unquote, I take, it's Coca-Cola and Pepsi and anxiety. Yeah, I just read something earlier about like somebody dipping pizza crust in Pepsi all the time. And I was like, one, can you please never get on the internet again? And two, why the hell am I on the internet? Because I wish I could have unread that. But yeah, those two things you said are very closely related. Because Coca-Cola is extremely high in caffeine. And Pepsi is kind of... Pepsi could be worse for all I know. I just know Coca-Cola has a lot. And caffeine can really ramp up your anxiety. So that's my... I'm not giving any advice, not telling you how to live your life, but that's my information that I'm going to share with you. And you said, do you like dabs? Not really. Yeah, not really. I much prefer the flower from the earth, and I mean, I know dabs can be made from the resin from the flower that comes from the earth and all that, but I'd rather just roll up a cigarillo or use a water pipe, aka a bong. But for the sake of this stream, let's call it a water pipe. Gotta keep this kind of PG-13, I guess. I don't know. Coca-Cola used to have Coke in it, bring it back. I would find that funny, except I really hate everything about cocaine and how popular it's been in media. Why don't you like dabs? They are superior, so strong. Put dabs in the blunt. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Because like I care about like smoking in a superior way and smoking this strong or something. Whenever I do happen to do this, when I'm in California or something. But so I care about how strong it is. I'm like getting where I'm going really fast or something. But like, I also care about how it feels inside me, like while I'm inhaling it, and how it feels after, the aftertaste, the experience. Not having to handle a blowtorch, which like, to me that item is so dangerous, you should never use it unless you absolutely need to. And so I prefer to not use stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I don't really go for the dabs, or I feel like even putting dabs in a blunt might give it kind of a bad taste or something. You're risking compromising the historical excellent combination of tobacco and cannabis. been around for centuries, mate. How long have dabs been around? Since 2005? Nah, I'm just kidding. It's probably longer than that. But... There's a Fall Guys hack. Did you know that? There's a Fall Guys hack. Did you know that? Come on. Mr. Fish 226, you put a message in my chat. There's a Fall Guys hack. Did you know that? Well, did you know that there's a full playthrough of that hack on my YouTube channel? Gotcha. Dang, I need a tissue. Be right back. Favorite blunt brand? But yeah, anyway, if anybody wants to see me play through a Fall Guys Super Mario World ROM hack, the full playthrough is on my Stormativo gaming channel. Thanks for asking that, though. If I didn't know about the hack, I would have been glad to have learned about it, so thanks for mentioning that. What's your YouTube? I'll sub RN. Yeah, let me see if these are working. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's my gaming YouTube channel. What the heck was the command for my music YouTube channel? I have 2 YouTube channels, and my music is also on Spotify and Apple Music and all that kind of shit. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought I did YT and YTG, but I did YT and YTM. You are goated? Thanks. Well, you know, I love media. I swear to God, I'm not joking, I'm not being sarcastic when I say this. I love media with all my heart, particularly artwork. And so if I can be goated in the realm of media, that's how I view myself, and I just want to provide some people with some artwork, you know. What kind of music do you make? It's all rap music. I want to venture more into singing at some point. And there are some covers on my YouTube. So I've done some like acoustic covers and acapella covers and like a little bit of singing. I like singing a lot, but it's mostly rapping, because like here's how I can rank like what's important to me as my music stuff. Also, can we get, speaking of music, can we get some freaking background music? Here we go. So like, I care the most about the words, the lyrics, the poetry, whatever you want to call it. That's what I care about the most. The musicality of it is kind of here. And then there's a third thing that was going to be here that I kind of forget, because I'm always thinking about the balance between the lyrics and the music. But I don't even know if I would be a musician if it weren't for how much I love poetry. But I've written so much, and so like it's just like, hey dude, you need to put this to some music. And I was like, yeah. Because like the style of poetry I like to write most is a really rapping hip-hop sort of style. Some people say my rap music is kind of like the poetry on top of a rap beat or something, and like I feel some type of way about that, and the way I feel is that those people's view on what rapping and hip-hop is somewhat narrow. I know some of my songs are definitely like that, but mostly just on my first 2 projects before I knew how to rap at all. After that, I'm pretty sure you can call it hip-hop or rap or both. Anybody who doesn't might be using too narrow of a scope. Did you make your own beats? I've made like about 80 or 85% of my beats. Some of them I have collaborated with friends or stuff like that. Text one of my friends who's the goat of making beats. I'm like, hey bro, I'm starting a new project. Can you send me some beats? He's always like, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I gotta get in touch with him soon. When did you start rapping? Yeah, I always wonder that myself, because I don't even know exactly. was like 6 years ago. It was like probably about 6 years ago, yeah. So in 2018, maybe 2017. So yeah, maybe 7 years ago. And then before that, when did I start writing poetry? Well, that was like 14 or 15 years ago. How old are you? Well, let's see, wait. January 31st. In 2 days, the answer will be different. I'm anticipating my birthday coming up very shortly. But as of right now, I'm 26. Or 26, for those of you who speak Spanish. And if you're like a million other people I've met, you'll be like, OMG, I thought you were so much younger than that. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to answer your question about what blunt brand I like. I prefer more to call it cigarellos, but where I come from, people use Dutch Masters. So that's a way for me to answer your question without answering your question. You see what I did there? That was goated. Oh wait. Okay, keep messing up, please. Please show some mercy, bro. Thoughts on Swishers? Yeah, I know about Swishers. They're just a little bit thinner, but they still have a good quality. They're like my second or third choice. Probably my second choice. Yeah. Chief Queef. Yeah, we can allow that. I don't really know why you said that, but... Have you heard Chief Keef's new song on Drake's album? That song is so catchy, it's been so stuck in my head. Used to be a smarty, used to want to study. What's it called? Oh yeah, let me see. Girl, you need a hobby. It's the best line on the song. It's called All the Parties. So here's the really funny thing. I really like this song All the Parties by Drake. And then like about a month before that, I started really liking a song called All Tomorrow's Parties by the Velvet Underground. Isn't that weird? Does anybody else find that strange? I've been singing Hotline Bling all day in my classes. Sounds like a swag move right there. Only if you also incorporate the dance moves that Drake used in the music video for that, though. Yeah, but no, I really like that song as well. I just feel like Drake and his whole team are probably pretty embarrassed when the We Shop remix of that song came out, and it's just like, it's so much better, man. That's the best We Shop theme remix mashup of all time. And yeah, it put all of Drake's production team to shame. This man is so based. Appreciate it. I put out a tweet today and I used the word based. So I totally feel that vibe and mucho appreciated. I think I missed a coin. Screw this level if I missed a coin, bro. thank you, I guess. Yeah, Mr. Fish 226, I think you're also based. Because not a lot of people would have the balls to sing Hotline Bling in their classes in 2024. But you do, and I salute your commitment to good media and sharing it with the world. Do you know Xavier So Based? No, I do not. Don't know who that is or what kind of person that is. Ah. He makes cool rap. I'll take your word for it. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I'm one of the rappers, like I'm pretty much a rap supervillain. So part of my role is to like destroy all other rappers and make fun of them. It's part of the code I live by. I'm not opposed to like discovering new artists and stuff. Maybe I kind of am. You can't make fun of Xavier So Based. No, yeah, I mean, I don't want to make fun of the guy specifically. Just any human being who has the audacity to call themselves a rapper can get made fun of for that, no matter what their skill level is or how based they are. But yeah, maybe I will make fun of him. Maybe Xavier So Based will challenge me to a rap battle. A rap battle that I can't refuse. Now that would be so based. Yeah, we need to start doing that. I think there should be rap battles on Twitch. And I'll be the founder and creator and participant. Except it's gonna definitely fail because like I'm just gonna kill everybody. Nobody will ever want to compete or go against me. Do it? Yeah, well, let's see here. If you notice how little attention my music has gotten, I'm not really at a point of in the networking context to do new stuff or something. But I am planning on in the near future, oh there we go, and on making beats on stream. I hate this part of the level. Do you know Plug? No, I don't think so. I might have heard that name, but not really. Yeah, there should be a rap battle league on Twitch though. I mean, I just love the movie Bodied, so I want there to be rap battles everywhere. Oh god. About to run out of freaking time, bro. Oh, and this is gonna respawn me at the midway. This completely sucks. Are you kidding? It's a genre. What? It's a plug is a genre. I mean, I don't know anything about what you kids are doing these days, bro. Swear to God, I know nothing. You should make beats on stream. It sounds sick as fuck. Yeah, I'm glad you followed. You'll be able to check it out. It won't be too much longer before I do that. Probably in the next couple weeks or so. And then bust out FL Studio. Yeah, I use FL Studio. That's my program of choice. This isn't gonna be possible. Oh, this puts me in such a stupid situation. Have to respawn at the midway, go beat the level, go to the level again so I can get all the coins. Not cool, bro. It's kind of my fault for like pausing while the game was still running though. But yeah, FL Studio is great. I've been using that for years. I started using... Oh wait, no, not that one. I started with using Audacity, and Audacity is like... Audacity is okay. But FL Studio is great. And I know when that hotline bling... that can only mean 100 things. Might be misremembering the lyrics there. Ever since I left the city. Wait, is there a Drake lyric about him leaving his city? Dude, I thought he never left. You. Yeah, I know. I left off that note that everybody anticipates, and that kind of resolves that brief melody. It's so anticlimactic, right? Ever since I left the city, you. I forgot about that part. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I probably haven't heard that song. Oh god. I don't know. It's been at least, I want to say, like, a year and a half. Like, I think I randomly heard it at some point that long ago. But it's hard to say exactly, because obviously it was not a very significant occasion. Excuse me. But yeah, I really like Drake's new album, so if there's anybody out there like me who used to like Drake's stuff, then you stopped liking it like 5 or 6 years ago, I think he's gone back to some of his old form or something, or gotten some better producers or something like that. Because the new project is pretty awesome, IMO. Maybe he's working with Travis Scott. That guy is really good. Kirby up there is a W. Yeah, I appreciate it. I've had all different kind of creatures and characters on the stream. I mean, just tell him, Nikali. Is it true? Yeah, Nikali, what do you think about all this this stuff here, all the people we've had on the screen and whatnot? I've devoured them all. Devour, hour. Yeah, Nikali, he's kind of the head honcho. I need to put him near the top. Vanished. Yeah, it's kind of like I had to be a ventriloquist and not be on screen when I'm using my Nikali voice. Sometimes I'm on screen for it, but in the case where I want to have a more dramatic effect, I go off screen. And I need to have Nikali on the screen like all the time, because I'm gonna say something really stupid and insensitive because of how much I love fighting games, so please forgive me. But Nikali is endangered. He's only been in one freaking Street Fighter game, bro. And the chances of him getting into 6 are pretty freaking bad, I think. I mean, I feel like he has a strong chance to get in because I like him so much. But a lot of other people have said, like, he has no chance, like, nobody cared about him in 5, blah, 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 blah. So many Nikali down players and haters. What is Nicolo? So it's It's Nikali. It's fine. You're not a Street Fighter enthusiast. It's all good. But yeah, it's Nikali, and this is a character from Street Fighter V. His debut appearance was in Street Fighter V. That was the previous Street Fighter title. We're now on Street Fighter 6, and he's not in the game yet. But there's still going to be a bunch of DLC characters down the pipeline. So as a Nikali fan, I'm obligated to hope and pray that the Capcom developers will put this character... Wait, am I looking the right way? No, this way. I hope the Capcom developers will put this amazing character in Street Fighter 6. So, Blanks. Man, you might have been at the point where you hit too many dabs and you can't type now, lol. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Blanca would whoop his ass on UNC. Are you saying UNC like uncle? Like you're saying on your uncle Blanca would whoop Nikali's ass? Am I understanding that right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of this slang. I keep up with some slang terms. I think that one is pretty dumb. Every time I hear somebody say it, it just reminds me of like the trunk of a car. Like if somebody called me Unk, I'd feel like I'm like the human embodiment of a trunk of a car. That's just where my brain goes for that. But you get it? What on Unk? Yeah, I mean I get why that's fun to say. But like there's some sounds that are already kind of taken. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like if a year after people started saying YOLO, people started saying like swolo. Like dude, we just got done saying YOLO. We're not gonna say swolo. It's like, dude, like a trunk, like you can have a car trunk, you can have like a trunk where you keep your shit in or something. And so like, I like slang terms that are new and inventive. And obviously that's just the first syllable of a title anyway, so it gets like 2 big minuses for lack of originality for me. But like, here's the thing. Here's the important part of this explanation. I'm about to turn 27, so it kind of makes sense that I'm at the point where modern slang terms do not appeal to me. And I'm just gonna say YOLO and swag for my whole life. And call people tryhards. That is a term that has never been used enough, I feel. It's been one of my favorites for a really long time. On Unk is literally the best dialogue option. I mean, yeah, if you're making a TikTok. Otherwise, I doubt it. Swag. Well, just so you know, vaping is not cool and it will not give you more swag. This is something you and all people should be aware of. I'm not a vaping hater per se, but it's definitely an unhealthy habit. Alright, GG. Where the heck did I put that? There we go. Alright, so I don't know if I'm gonna do all of these because like, yeah, I'll just do a short break. So I want to stream this to like 7:45 and then I'm gonna get the Fall Guys situation figured out. Let me make sure none of the homies are talking to me on Discord about it yet. Oh god. Oh yeah, the PlayStation State of Play thing. More Sonic to look forward to. Something about Shadow the Hedgehog. GG, swag, girl boss, queen, bitch, slay. This is a great message. Oh, Nikali is still there. Was he on the screen while I was playing? You guys didn't tell me. But, This is a really good message you just sent, so it's going to be memorialized. Anybody who talks in my Twitch chat, be aware. I have the right to copy and paste your message and turn it into a command. You've been warned. I really need to fix Nightbot not showing up on the on-screen chat, but I made a command. It's called Mr. Fish, and it says GG swag girl boss queen bitch slay. So thank you for your contribution to the channel, Mr. Fish. You've already done a lot by engaging with me in the chat and dropping a follow, but this particular message, that was an important one. So GG. And we have to go back in here and get the freaking coins, bro. Wait, I don't need the moon. Okay, I don't need the moon. I remember seeing it glowing on there. Why the heck can you land right next to him? I don't know if I saved. Just making sure I got a fresh save here. I don't consider this level 12th best. I don't even think it's the 13th best. But it's alright. I mean, I need to learn more about how to articulate my feelings about levels. I just feel like this level is lacking something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's definitely not bad by any means. I could have seen it in the 40s or 30s, but like 12th, like, I don't know, dude. Just because I've played a bunch of levels already, so I kind of know, like, just what amuses me is very strange. Because, like, there was a level earlier, the one where there was the arrow pointing to the right and then the midway, and another arrow at the end, like that really easy level. Like, I thought that was hilarious. Like, I really enjoyed that level. And so that's why I can never, that's why I can never be a judge for one of these competitions, because somebody would just submit like the stupidest, laziest level ever. And I would be like, 10 out of 10, you did freaking great, bro. Could totally see that. The way that you defied the player's expectations by not putting in a lot of effort was so artistic. Ugh. Hate that guy. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that mushroom. I'm just so like mentally done with this level. So I'm probably gonna die a lot more times. Because that's the ultimate recipe for disaster, basically. Wait, is Macaulay still on the screen? Okay, cool, he's not. Oh wait, yeah, he is. Wait, no he's not. Yeah, so I think that when I created this command, Mr. Fish might have sent Mr. Fish into a daze or something. Might be completely stunned by my command creating skills. But yeah, shoutouts to Lyle Love 101 if you're still here, dude. And anybody else who's watching live, I super appreciate you guys. Like, I really appreciate everybody who watches the VOD and the YouTube, but I super duper appreciate people who watch live. Because despite how many videos there are of me gaming in the past, I actually really like gaming in the present and doing the streaming thing where you like are making your present time content or whatever. That was like the worst possible way I could have explained that, but maybe somebody understood what I meant. Yeah, so why is the name Mr. Fish anyway? Do you really like fish, or do you look like a fish? Smell like a fish? Have the attention span of a goldfish? Oh, well that one's a given, it's 2024, right? Nah, I'm just kidding. Not like this. Oh god, dude. Did I like hit the midway and not save state? Oh, so bad. You can probably barely run under that, but I don't care about grab my controller right after I load this state to do that. Unless it works, then I'm like Pog champ. Like that's literally the worst spot for the mushroom. Like, is that supposed to add difficulty to the level and not just be like really annoying? I get not every power-up should be free. It's fun to like make that a little challenging, but like the ones that spawn out of nowhere are kind of bullshit to begin with. And it's even more bullshit to like just put one right in front of a pit. I think that was not good. I'm on a mission to roast this level since I got 12. I really shouldn't because the creator did a pretty good job with it. Alright, I forget where the midway is. I'm just gonna do that before I forget to remember. Now I'm guessing Mr. Fish may have went to check out my other content. He seemed pretty interested in that. Maybe they had to go watch that Hotline Bling video by Drake for the 30th time. It was a good video, good song. So. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, for anybody watching this, tell your friends, tell your family. Stormative is concerned. Dang it, I messed up the sentence. That's so uncool. I was gonna say, like, I went to say considered, I think, instead of confirmed. I wanted to say the word confirmed. But my distracted brain was like, who needs confirmed? Just say considered. And my mouth was like, okay. And I was like, wait, it's not the right word, screw you. Every different part of my brain had its own internal monologue. I'm sure that would be healthy and great. But no, all jokes aside, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your kids, tell your wife. Stormative is confirmed based. You heard it here first today on stream. I mean, I used the word based in one of my rap songs, so it was already a given, right? Shoutouts to Based. That is the lyric. Ooh, why? I pressed the jump button. Why did he go down the hill so fast? So then I therefore pressed the jump button too late. Oh, salt. I'm really done with this level. I don't know what's not clicking for me. Like, I like the level of difficulty that this level is, but like, I don't know. It just never really feels like there's like that much going on, and yet it's difficult, so like, I don't know, it seems like I'm like asking for enemy spam or something, and it's really hard to put these types of feelings into words, but that's how you're supposed to do that. Gotcha. Oh god. Wait. GG. I don't need to beat the level again, and we got all the coins. So that's the GG. Super Terranean Hill by Now. Well, right now I'm gonna say something a little bit crazy now. I hope that you made a lot of good levels, because that one was a level that most people would enjoy, and I can realize from an objective point that it was good. It wasn't my favorite, but I realize it's good, so GG. I never know which of these creators are going to see my videos or not, so I like to try to be polite, even on levels I don't really like that much. I mean, you got 12th, and the people who judged it know a hell of a lot more about levels than me, so that's the end point. So, Merengue Heights by Groogy. Wait, I'm gonna take a short break real quick. And then we'll do this. Yeah, BRB. Alright guys, I'm back. And it's so freaking cold in here, dude. It's already down to 45 out there. It's nice and chilly before the Fall Guys stream. But let me see if I can crank out these 2 levels real quick, or at least one. Merengue Heights by Groogy. But yeah, I've actually, Mr. Fish turns out to be a person who likes my music, or if anybody does. I've been making music so long that I made a joke about this in one of my lyrics where, let's see if I can remember the exact lyric. It's something about discovering me as a rapper, and then it's like, and he's this lit? Damn, you're welcome, Merry Christmas. That explains this Nick shit. Call your bitch St. Nicholas. That's probably one of my best lyrics. Whatever the first part is, then it leads up to that. Oh yeah, and then it's, that explains this Nick shit, call you bitch St. Nicholas. And how much shit I've displayed for y'all, I stage myself as Santa. I am a dope rapper, not from SoCal or Atlanta, nor from NYC, NC, or anywhere as cool. I come from York, Pennsylvania. I come from the cesspool. I call it part 0 of my supervillain origin. I have seen some horrid shits. They could use some oranges. Alright, that's enough rapping my lyrics on the stream. I could rap the whole rest of that song, because that's one of my songs where I remember so many of the lyrics for a long time. But I'll leave it there. Because as much as this stream is kind of about me, it's this Stormative stream, it's more so about these levels and these level creators. So props to all the people who have made this playthrough possible. All the OBS people, all the Twitch people, especially all my Twitch followers and supporters. You guys are awesome. Oh god. I can't not read this level name like this. Nice. We're about to play a level and it's called Nice. I never thought there could be a level called that, but here we are. The Pat 545. I don't even know what was going on in the previous level, but GG, I guess. I was like really distracted. Wow, I got baited. I thought they were like coming out and then gonna go really far down. I got so baited right there. There we go. Jeez, man. Put some mushroom right before this trick, too. I don't know, like, am I supposed to wait for the freaking cycle to line up or something? I think it's getting better. There we go. Hello there. Granddad. What? Yeah, so what the heck's up with that coin down there, dude? Oh, P-switch, okay. Okay. That's sweet. Wait, what? Oh, I see what's gonna happen. This is a really cool level. Like, this was 21st, the other one was 12th. Like, I hate to keep ragging on that one level, but I already see what's gonna happen here, and it's really cool. Oh, I did not anticipate that, actually. I don't think that's gonna work, but... Can't get any bouncing here, right? So, wait, what the heck? Man, that's a tough pattern. Okay, so... Okay. Oops. Sorry if that was a loud noise for you guys. No. Wait. Wait, that probably will work, actually. It wasn't what I was trying to do. Didn't think it was gonna bonk against the midway. Oh. I was like, wow, I get to keep my mushroom. Nice. Instant death. That's not gonna work, though. I thought like the P-switch was gonna make like a block wall that so we could run up the pink triangle. I feel like that would have kind of been better than this. But yeah, we'll see if that one will work. No wait, that way. Oh god. No, wait, what? Man, you have to do this really quickly, bro. Oh god. I don't know, I'm still kind of confused. I think I'm just overthinking. I think you just have to go fast. Whoops. Oh yeah, and if anybody wants to know what song the lyrics were I was saying earlier about coming from the cesspool and all that, it's Geese and Shermie. It's one of my songs that's on YouTube. Just On the off chance somebody cares. Oh my god, it's not good enough. Hopefully that can be good enough. Or else I'm pretty much screwed thanks to my save stating. Oh my god. Because now if I die I won't have the dragon coin again. Why do I always put myself in these situations? I have to beat this level for the one time. And come back again next stream. So that's one block higher than where I was, right? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for those coins right there. Really good thinking ahead is the midway. So, am I gonna like do a spin jump and go under those, or? Oh man. I don't even know, dude. I just need like the ability to... Oh wait, I can... This is... I hate how this is tempting me to be able to get all the Yoshi coins still on this run, bro. You guys think I can do it? I need to do something faster. Right when I think I know what to do. Yeah, get up there and get that coin, plumber. Well, this level is so well designed because you can still get all the coins even from the midway. Like, dude, this is just really awesome. It's designed in a good way of thinking about the player for the midway, kind of, but like, those two blocks right there is kind of questionable to me. I might be able to jump over them though. Let me try that. Oh yeah, it's the same height as that. Go faster. GG. God gamer moment. Or, I mean, GG swag girl boss, queen bitch slay. Alright, now you can go back down so I can get the Yoshi coin. I just felt like doing that. Foresaw my own death. messed up. Wow. Having that one block not be there makes this part a whole lot harder. But anyway, GG. And what do we have here? Oh. Lol, nerd. No you. Bro, you submitted a level to OLDC 1. Lol, nerd. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm a Twitch streamer. Of course I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd who sucks at the most basic boss fight of all time. Well, I didn't die at least, but yeah, GG. That was one of my favorite levels yet. Like that, the way I got the midway and can still get both the coins and do that swag run. I really enjoyed that. And so, if I'm not mistaken, we've completed every level on this part of the overworld and gotten all the coins, all the exits, all the swag. I didn't check this pipe over here though. Is this one gonna lead to a different world, or it probably just leads back to the middle, I think. But yeah, let me make sure I shouted out all these guys. MSI 10, Shiny Ninetales, a Hick, that was a cool level too. Pink Gold Peach, Now, Groogy, the Pat 545, nice. Yeah, so next time we'll do Industrial World, Sky World, or Ice World. If anybody has a preference, just let me know. I'm gonna do one of those three next for sure. But it's gonna be the end of this episode, so yeah, that's a pretty neat spot to end. It's perfect timing. I'm gonna chill for a little while, and then like my title says, I'll be playing Fall Guys later around 8. So yeah, I'll be back with some Fall Guys shortly if anybody's watching live. I kind of want to start checking this, because like I don't care if I'm talking to myself during the whole video, but at the outro I kind of want to like talk to people if there's people. Instead of just one viewer. Shout out to you, viewer, whoever you are. And yeah, I'll be streaming more of this game in the near future. Be streaming Fall Guys tonight. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So thank you guys for the support. I've been enjoying OLDC. Can't wait to continue. And yeah, Super Mario World. It is very fun. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next stream or something, or next video. And thanks again so much for all the support. You guys are great. And yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.